Hello and welcome. This is the Witch for The Witch Plays. Today I'm playing Fallout. This is going to be my Lady Luck build. Finish character on to the main game. So a luck build here means someone who that specifically is very charismatic and very agile. I want to know why the coffee is... The coffee has no right being that hot. That's just a ridiculous temperature. So this is a luck walkthrough or playthrough that we're going to be doing. I've never had an unbalanced character before. There are also no mods, but there are Creation Club items. So as we come across those, I'll be able to point those out. But I do in this video, so if there's something you know about that I've missed, drop me a comment, or if there's something you want to see or want more information on something I've done, drop me a comment as well.
There's a dog bowl.
Raven has just pointed out to me that there's a dog bowl, but they don't have a dog.
And how come it's red?
Oh, that's my that's my HUD color. Raven's brought out a good color. It's pink today. I was feeling real pinkish. So if that's confusing for anyone, I'll try to let you know when it's a theft or whatever the case may be. And if there's a color on my HUD or my Pip-Boy you want to see, let me know as well.
Good morning. Vault-Tec calling.
Why are you calling me? Why are you... Is not what I actually say.
Just look. You can't begin to know how happy I am to finally speak with you. I've been trying for days. It's a matter of utmost urgency, I assure you.
What is so urgent that you've been trying to reach me for days? Seriously.
So important.
Why, nothing less than your entire future.
Understatement of the century.
This country has gone to heck in a handbasket. If you'll excuse my language. The big kaboom it's inevitable, I'm afraid. And coming
I'm sorry, which part of that am I supposed to be excusing? The kaboom? Inevitable. I'm very confused by this guy's manner of speech.
I won't take up much of your time. Time being, a precious commodity. I'm here today to tell you that because of your family service to our country, you have been pre-selected for entrance into the local vault. Vault 111.
Great. For those of you that have played before, you know that they're just experimenting on us. So, I'm so enthusiastic.
You can fit us all, right?
Of course. Miners should roll back now.
Why not?
In fact, you're already cleared for entrance. It's just a matter of verifying some information. Don't want there to be any holdups in the unforeseen event of total atomic annihilation. Won't take but a moment.
Sure. Let's do it.
Splendid. Now, let's see.
So Vault-Tec is kind of weird because they've sent a man who clearly hasn't shaved in like 5 days. In a truck that he doesn't use to leave, but is not here later when you come back. He's not allowed into the vault entrance. And says he's going to report it, but who's he going to report it to, and why do they need this information? You've already been pre-selected for entrance. Don't they already know what's going on with you? Like, doesn't that just make sense? I'm crazy here. Alright. So, let's see. We're going to bring down endurance. And we're gonna stick that into charisma. And I really want a high charisma on this run through. So, not the most balanced build. Our strength is gonna suck. Our perception's gonna suck. Our health is gonna suck. But we're gonna be super persuasive. Really stupid. Sneak like a pro. And then just have a lot of really great luck. So, let's see how this goes. This can possibly go wrong.
Wonderful. That's everything. Just gonna walk this over to the vault. Congratulations on being prepared for the future.
Thanks again.
Hey, it's peace of mind. That's worth a little paperwork, right?
For you and Sean.
And
no
again,
price is
he's
too high.
walking away.
Good answer.
Not
My
taking.
moments.
Walking.
Absolutely refuses to calm down. I think some of that maternal affection seems to be so good at.
Go ahead, honey. I'll be there in a second.
And there we go. Game. Cosworth is like, hey, go be a super mom. And then you be a super mom trying to find your kid. Congratulations, that's Fallout.
My boy isn't giving his mother any trouble, is he? Hey, I fixed that mobile on his crib the other day. Why don't you give it a spin? That's my boy. On his best behavior, just like his dad. Well, most of the time. Listen, after breakfast, I was thinking we could head to the park for a bit. Weather should hold up.
He's so in. It's really nice.
Yeah, sounds like fun.
Mom, should come and see this.
Codsworth? What's wrong?
So something terribly wrong is happening. And I'm leaving my son behind. Because that just makes sense. Great job on being step one of Supermom.
Yes, followed by blinding flashes, sounds of explosions. We're trying to get confirmation. We seem to have lost contact with
What did he say?
stations.
Oh no.
We do have coming in. That's confirmed reports. Confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York, Pennsylvania. My God.
We need to get to the vault. Now!
When did he go grab the kid? Seriously, I'm very confused. He was right behind. Grab the kid. I think this is the only other woman I have seen in pants with every game I've played through. Everyone else seems to be in a dress. So good on you, woman with the bright yellow shorts. I'm so glad that before you die in the apocalypse, I'm not going to be the only one changing.
But that she's outside the vault because she changed fashion.
Yes, Raven's brought up a very good point. She's outside the vault because of her changing fashion trends. That's why I'm like one of the only women in the vault right there.
Okay. I'm reporting this!
To who?
Steps fellow and otherwise return home.
We need to get in. We're on the list.
And all these
Infant,
just gonna
adult
die in
male,
class.
adult female. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
Good luck, sir. And God bless us.
Also, I really want to know
What's gonna
why
happen to
Bethesda
all those people outside the
figure out a better way of going main character spouse, and kid for like figuring out your vault entrance, because there's got to be so many couples with an infant around Sean's age. Any one of them could have impersonated us, and then we would have just been dead with everyone else.
Almost there. Is Sean okay?
He's fine. We're gonna be okay. I love you.
Oh my God!
Pretty colors, and now we're all gonna die in the fallout from a nuclear explosion.
Hold on!
Flesh were burned off and you were blinded before that wave even hit you. Fuck off.
Yeah. Physics, we should not be alive right now, so making this game possible.
They brought aliens into the game.
That's true, they did bring aliens into it. And, you know, I actually...
What you're saying?
We're done the aliens in Fallout.
I've never done the aliens on Fallout 4. I've done it on Fallout 3. I've never been able to find it on 4. But you have to find the spaceship that flies over you and crashes randomly in the game.
Alright, well, here's a fun little scavenger y'all that end up watching this. If you can find a spaceship crashing in the sky above us at some point in the gameplay, just drop us a tag with the timestamp so we can try to go find it. Because,
I looked it up.
that would be great.
Random for different people.
If we could just find on the timestamp where it is, I don't mind going back to that save. I will, if I have to. I've never seen those aliens. I really want to. Alright, and everyone in this vault is very, very creepy.
Thanks. What now? Just follow the doctor. He'll show you where to go.
All right, you three. Follow me.
Yeah, everyone here is creepy. I mean, one, there are people who were here before us. And I'm pretty sure that in the amount of time from when the news happened, the bomb exploded, I don't think that they possibly could have gotten more than one round of people down to the vault. Unless there was another entrance, but still.
Just a few medical items we have to get through first.
Again, doctor's creepy.
Just checking everyone off the list as they come in.
You know your whole corporation is pretty sketch when you have people who stand around just going, "Oh, I'm just checking everyone off." Like, if we need that assurance, there's something wrong. Ah yes, I want to go into that's steaming, it's so cold. That doesn't tell me at all about what's about to happen to me.
It'll be okay.
Very opinionated.
Mommy's right.
I am very opinionated, yes, that's why people watch my playthroughs.
Would you help me?
Who's my little guy, huh? I'm not going far. I'll just be over there.
Shout out to everyone who doesn't comfort Sean when you go into the vault pod. That's just cruel. Play Fallout. Comfort your freaking son.
Before we head deeper. Just
Yeah, telling me to just relax in a large metal tube. That just doesn't set off any alarm bells. Where are these people's common sense?
And why are the doctors leaving and shutting the door behind them? Wait, he figured it out and he put his hand on the window.
Yeah, he does. He put his hand on the window right when the countdown starts. So either he really loves us, or he just figured out that we were going to be frozen. I don't know which is worse.
Question: decompressing a baby before heading lower into the vault?
Yeah.
If there would be no questions on that?
Yeah, Raven brings up another point for anyone who doesn't hear him because he's farther away from the mic. They're decompressing a baby according to their medical procedures. Like, doesn't that seem like a bad idea? Kind of sketchy. Oh, good. And now we have Sketchfest the Second, the introduction of the institute. Like, just shows up in full hazmat guard.
Tweaker's got a gun.
We got a dude who looks like a modern-day tweaker with a very large shotgun, and a girl who looks like she came out of the nearest, like, sci-fi convention, rolling up together to steal your kid. Like, this is so disorienting.
At least he gets to take him.
Two things. One, why did the Institute want to kill the dad? I mean, if these three are the only people who have no radiation mutations, doesn't it stand to reason that you want all three of them alive? So that if something happens to the first kid, you can make another? Like, that's just...
Did you ever released you from the cryogenic prison? What?
Mm-hmm.
And he also willingly killed everyone in that plane to leave no strings attached?
Hold on, run that second part by me again?
Sean released you from cryogenic stasis, and he also killed everyone in the vault to have no strings attached.
Wow. So, I had definitely known that Sean's the one that releases you, but I did not know that he's the one who goes, nah, we don't want other people around, and kills everyone else. Like, that's ridiculous. That means that, by extension, Sean had his father killed so that he could send his mom on some convoluted scavenger hunt 60 years in the future.
To be fair, Sean was a baby at the time and didn't really have any say-so when the bullet went in his dad's head.
This is just very weird. This whole situation just strikes me as very not okay.
Sean said, I just wanted to see what you would do.
Alright, so that goes nowhere. And since I don't have mods, I'm gonna be one of those people that becomes a pack rat and just picks up everything.
Ooh, a hammer. Ooh, a wrench.
I want to know why I can't use a hammer as a weapon. Like, if I didn't have any other weapons in my inventory, I would totally go fuck some people up with a hammer. Alright, we got a baton now. We're excellent. We're halfway to a drum major now.
Funny.
Stupid chair, not supposed to fall over. Security terminal tells us nothing, so we're gonna go in here. And then there's another massive bug for no reason.
Giant roaches. What the hell?
Sorry for the interruption. I'm making wontons in the other room. No particular brand, just wontons. Which means I got... Cool. Added the Red Menace. Great holo game. Got lots of other great stuff in here, like ceramics and circuitry. Jumpsuits that I was able to pick up aren't normally here. They're part of a Creation Club mini quest that gives you vault suit customizations, which was free on Creation Club a couple months back. Took advantage of that. And I like to pick them all up for a couple of reasons, but mostly because they are really, really great for materials. I like to wait until I have one of the scrapper perks and then scrap them all, because usually I don't get anything super great, but extra material is extra material. So I've noticed this tendency that people have to not pick up the animal meats from when they kill animals. I don't do that. I like to do the cooking, because every little bit of experience counts. And also because it's a really great way to impacts, which is something I go through a lot of, believe it or not. Alright, so this is personal log with his and the fact that we're all frozen, some stuff about the really nice cryolator gun that I want and will be coming back for later, so you'll see that in a future video.
I have a question.
Raven has a question. What's your question, Raven?
All these vaults were set up to perform experiments with the subjects that survived after the fallout.
Mm-hmm.
Who the fuck's around to study all this information?
That's a great question. I don't think we ever find out exactly who is in charge that was supposed to watch all of our fallout information.
The overseen vault.
Just a vault of overseers somewhere in the wasteland.
specifically made to watch all the overseers in the other vaults.
I mean,
get back all the information to the main vault.
That would be a really shitty job, though.
Looks like everyone here dead. How about you, Phil? They dead.
Alright. I'm gonna try to VATS these guys. And probably won't have a whole lot of luck, because that's what happens when your perception's really low. Is it really decreases your VATS accuracy. But I'm doing well so far. Stay back. Ooh, what's great about those shots is that it does show you the corner. So now I know that there's something else coming. Excellent, wonderful. I'm gonna go around and start stripping meat off of cockroaches, because welcome to the future.
I like how that's the first thing you do is you step out of the vault.
Yeah, the first thing I've decided to do after 200 some odd years is I see things that are dead that I've killed, and I start instantly deciding that I'm just gonna eat bugs now. Like, this is not a well-adjusted person that has walked out into this commonwealth. And I actually had to teach Raven this one. But once you come over here, another rad roach pops out from a grate. And it really sucks when you're trying to put your Pip-Boy on and then you just have some random rad roach attacking you.
And that's the biggest thing you guys gotta worry about in Fallout. Rad roaches.
Yes. Clearly there is no sarcasm going on here as Raven informs us that rad roaches are really your #1 fear in the Commonwealth. Only thing you need to worry about. Death claws don't matter. Ta-da! And we're loaded. Beautiful. I'm gonna come in here and change where my that actually does not work, which is problematic. And I'm gonna put on one of these utility jumpsuits because of that.
What do you mean your down D-pad doesn't work?
Intelligence and perception. Oh yeah, I am. Sorry, we've got Raven and I each have our own remote. His down D-pad doesn't work, and I'm so used to playing with his controller that I thought it was mine for a second. So I don't have to put my stim packs anywhere else, but I'm gonna put them up top just for sake of consistency.
You get to be my age, your finger will stop working too.
Alright, while that's opening up, I'm gonna come around here and just start raiding shit, because I don't plan to come back here except for that cry later. I really wish that you could just, like, take skeletons just for the material. Alright, I think that is literally every jumpsuit in this vault. And we've got a flashlight that's operational now. Everything's groovy. And here we go. So as a refresher before we go up, here's our stats as we start. And you'll get to see a lot of her face in the future. So here we start our official playthrough of Lady Luck. Ah, yes. We step into the light. And are promptly horrified by everything we see as it comes into focus. You're going to notice a bunch of quests popping up here on the left. Creation Club quests. So if there's one that you're not familiar with that you'd really love to see played through, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to figure out what happened here.
Brains went everywhere.
Yeah. Raven and I believe that this is shotgun residue, brains, and rust. Which is lovely for a character to see right after coming out of the ground for 210 years. Ooh, Radaway and 2? Oh, Radaway. The, last time I played through, I actually managed to get Radaway and only Radaway in all 3 of these boxes. Just a nifty perk of randomly generated games. Everyone needs their cram. Always use your cram. Later when I'm playing with mods, I'll upload a full list of the mods that I'm using, but I'll show you guys a really cool one that I just found. It lets you recycle things like pre-war food that you're never going to eat because of the rats. Alright. Collect some stuff on my way, because you need this to make chems. And something tells me that with how little damage I can do at the moment, chems are going to become my best friend to surviving in the wasteland. Alrighty. So we're back in Sanctuary. And have a pretty blue dress now, because every woman needs a pretty blue dress. Codsworth.
Codsworth, you're still here. So other people could still be alive too.
Well, of course.
Sure.
But you will see.
He's...
Oh, Mom, it's been ages.
Sean's been kidnapped. I'm gonna find him. I'm gonna get my baby back.
It's worse than I thought. You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia. Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
200 years?
A bit over 210, actually, Mum. Give or take a little for the Earth's rotation and some minor dings to the old chronometer. That means you're 2 centuries late for dinner. Perhaps I can whip you up a snack, if you must be famished.
Would like to point out that he hears that my family is kidnapped, and his first response is, "You just hungry."
Codsworth, you're acting a little weird. What's wrong?
Mum, it's been just horrible. 2 centuries with no one to talk to, no one to serve. I spent the first 10 years trying to keep the floors waxed, but nothing gets out nuclear fallout from vinyl wood. Nothing! And don't get me started about the futility of dusting a collapsed house. And the car! How do you polish rust?
Stay with me, pal. Focus.
I'm afraid I don't know anything, Mum. The bombs came and all of you left in such a hurry. I thought for certain you and your family were dead. I did find this holotape.
Thank you, Codsworth.
Now, enough feeling sorry.
Right.
Shall we search the lips?
All right. Lead the way.
Out to serve.
Alright, I'm gonna let Codsworth just deal with these guys because I don't like having to kill things myself. But yeah, once we get through with this and Codsworth takes out the trash, we'll probably end today's Witches plays, and next time we'll pick up on our way to collect some much needed food. Just always make sure that you cook blotfly before eating it. It's very important that. And Codsworth is just walking around this neighborhood, just chopping things to bits.
Thanks for trying, Codsworth.
Oh, they've only shot at you a few times. I'm sure that's fine. Like, he has just such a cheery disposition. It's really not good. It's gonna rub off. But yeah, so as we get set up, there'll probably be a small gap in the next where I tidy up the place, get some. But that is today's Witches Plays. Stay witchy.